Hello everyone, Griever DK here, also known as Dave, with my good buddy Crave. Say hello, Crave.
Hello, guys.
We have been busy lately with an exciting project that we're really happy to show you. Several days straight and a few weeks in planning process and tinkering, and we finally got it finished. It's this wonderful wall with the switch at the base. I kid. The actual magic is here when you flip the switch.
Ta-da!
Behold. Been a lot of staircases uploaded lately on YouTube. Pistons, everybody loves pistons. Everybody's infatuated with pistons, I know I am. But I haven't seen a piston staircase executed quite this nicely. It comes straight out from the wall and goes straight up. Very nice. There's another switch up here to turn it off.
And keep in mind, there are some other videos where they've done something similar, but it's only a one-time deal. Ours actually retracts into the wall.
Yeah, we certainly wanted it to be reusable, and we kind of wanted it to be somewhat hidden. Obviously, this lever gives it away, but I think it's very nice. It's not, I'd seen them going up parallel with the wall and built into the wall, and this was really difficult. A lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of aggravation, to say the least,
For sure.
went into this project.
And you guys can do anything you want creatively with this. You can put actual stairs on there. We've done it. We actually like it with stairs instead of blocks, but it's not that hidden. You guys can do whatever you want. You can put the switch inside the wall and hide it with other pistons. Make like a full blank wall.
It actually looks quite nice, but I'm gonna use wooden stairs just so it sticks out somewhat. Huh! And they say white men can't jump.
I don't think you're white.
Alright. That's right. I fidel. I don't think it looks bad that way. It's obvious it's a staircase, but when it's cobble and matches the wall, it looks equally as nice.
That's nice.
But stairs are certainly easier to climb up and down.
Yes, they are.
And then, of course, the switch at the top will retract it. Would you like to give them a sneak peek at why it took us so long to do this?
Yes, let's swing around here and take a look.
It is a labyrinth of circuitry. I don't know if you can see the landscape around us, but there were so many abandoned projects that were all basically experiments leading up to this project. We finally figured out how to nail it perfectly. I don't think it gets any better. Got a little sloppy towards the end, but we were too excited to really care. We can always clean it up a little bit, but I think it's really sexy.
We are very proud of this work. This is awesome. Took us some weeks. How many weeks? 3 weeks?
Probably about 2 weeks off and on, and then like 2 solid days the past, 48 hours. I know for a fact. I've done nothing but sleep and dream of Minecraft circuits.
What's up?
Yeah, it's a horrible nightmare because I'm not a Minecraft circuit wizard, and so it's like one of those dreams where you go to work and you're never like finished and you can never go home. Just a nightmare. But we went with an XOR gate down here, which allows us to toggle a lever. Well, it has 2 levers hooked up to it actually, and it allows you to toggle either one and allow the pistons to work the way they're supposed to without the need to synchronize them. That way you don't flip the switch, have to run up the staircase, and then, or flip it again and then run up the staircase quickly before it retracts. You can work it from either side and it doesn't really matter. Just as long as you flip the switch once, it will complete the first sequence, flip it again, and then it closes the staircase like it's supposed to. And then from there we got a few RS NOR gates that kind of regulate. They act like memory cells so that we can toggle the states and Crave got a little creative with one that actually resets itself. That corrected one of the biggest hurdles we had to figure out. But we've got it all running into these long wired circuits, and we topped everything off with some repeaters here on the top and throughout the entire design that help us with timing. Timing was probably the worst thing that we had to figure out.
This is the last thing we figured out because there's so many. All of our prototypes, we just kind of threw some repeaters down. We thought, well, if we throw more down, it would be more time. And it really didn't work that way because we had them everywhere. The Griever DK here got it all looking very nice, very organized, and this is probably our 4th, 5th one, and we finally got it to work right. And
well, 4th or 5th complete one. I mean, we've got like so many failed projects that I cleaned up before we started shooting this video. And a word to the wise when it comes to timing in Minecraft circuitry: you can count the ticks and the delays all you like, but it's going to come down to trial and error in the end. That's really all that's how it works out eventually, especially when you take into consideration server lag and things. On single player, it's nowhere near as bad, but multiplayer, you have to compensate for the lag and things. So that's why the staircase may seem a little laggy or kind of slow to respond, but there's a lot to it. So we were just lucky to get it working properly.
It's not very easy getting several pistons together working because any block above it that's powered will power any adjacent piston around it. So it was very challenging to get that to work right.
And keep in mind, we did everything with vanilla. There are no mods, and that was one of the biggest hurdles because we had a nice piston mod that we created staircases out of long before 1.7, but we really liked the new pistons and we created all kinds of really neat things with them, but it's really a challenge with the way Minecraft is set up. Certain things are kind of quirky, but we managed to do it. Crave, you want to come over here and give them a shot of the pistons in work?
Yeah, sure.
Or at work.
Alright.
We're not going to destroy anything if we break this wall right beside it, are we?
Just no. I think these switches actually went over, so.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to give them a good view of how that works. Where's the switch up here on top? I think it'll be okay if I break that there.
Yeah, break that one. So you still got the one on top you can hit.
Alright, I think that's good enough, I think.
I'm gonna break this one to the left. Yeah. There we go.
Whoa, I almost broke the wrong one. Alright, so I'm gonna run around here and flip that switch, and you can see the pistons in action and why it took us so much work. And then when you retract it, there's a certain sequence that it has to follow in order for it to retract properly, and that was the hardest part. Getting them to extend was fairly easy, but getting them to retract was quite a chore. Alright, so that was a tour of our little, well, I should say large project. If anybody's interested in the schematics for our circuitry and things, we'll try to upload that somewhere in the future. If you really want to shoot us an email or something, and we'll be more than happy to loan it to you. We'd also like to see what sort of creative ideas you can come up with, improve upon this, or so on. So we look forward to seeing what you can come up with, and until our next large project, I'm sure we've already got one brewing. We'll see you then.
In 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month.
Or 4 or 5, because I'm thinking escalator. But we'll see how that goes.
Escalator with turrets, something.
Escalator from hell.
Let's make a chainsaw.
Into hell.
Alright guys, you have a good night. See you on YouTube.